Hello everyone, my name is Sonya and today I will show you how to play every single chord on mandolin. Pretty much every single chord, apart from some extensions like major 7 add 9 or something like that. Each chord will be shown in different positions, so you can choose whichever one is most appropriate for you. So let's get started. So before we start, for left hand we have 4 fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your first finger, second, third and fourth. I will be telling you which finger to put on which fret for the most comfortable position. The first chord is C major. This is one of the most common way to play it, and you put your third finger on fret number 5 on G string, your first finger on fret number 2 on D string, and your third finger on fret number 3 on A string. And you can keep the top string open and you'll get this kind of sound. This is a very common way to play C chord. Alternative, if you want a more close sound, you just don't touch the G string, the E string, right? So you do keep it. Which is good for some chops or some bluegrass music. So this would be a way to go. Another way to play it is the open chord. If you really need this like ringy, echoey sound, you can do this. So you keep these 2 fingers same way as you did before. First finger on 2nd fret on D string and third finger on 3rd fret of A string. And then the rest, the G and E, you just keep it open. And then you have this nice and open sound. And another way to do it is instead of holding first finger on your 2nd fret on D string, you can use your 3rd finger and play fret number 5 here on this string. It's another way to play it. Then there are some other ways to play C chord, like here. And you have this like nice close sound, which can be also used as a chops chord, like, or as a nice and dreamy kind of this kind of chord, right? You can do a chord here. And here you have like an extra chord as well, which you can do. Again, this is not very common way to play here, just more like if you wanted to have this like nice ending at the end, you can do kind of ending chords. If you really want to go crazy, you can go all the way up here. Like that will be your highest C chord, but again, bear in mind that some mandolins may not have this like, some mandolins might have more like longer frets, so you have more notes here. But some mandolins don't have these notes here, or they don't sound really good. So this is really, really optional. But it will be right here, like this. If you're recording and you want some really, really high dreamy sound, you can do some. Or if you need some, like again, nice ending, you can use it here. Following C major, we have C minor chords. The most common way to play it is right here. And you keep the G open. First finger is on the 1st fret on D string, 2nd finger on 3rd fret on A string, and 3rd finger on 3rd fret on E string. Some people might like prefer to play it, I guess, like this, but I cannot hold my finger on 4 strings at the same time, right? So if you want, and you can like really hold this like bar chord here, maybe you can try, but for me, I find it easier to do just like that. So here's a C minor chord. Another way to play it is right here. So it's similar to what we've done before. Like this. I kind of like this chord. It's like you can do the closed version of it or the open one. As well, these are like in chord, and then you can do you can play G or not play G. It's up to you. So if you play G, it's gonna be like that's kind of bass. If you don't want the bass, you could just do like this. And here as well, you can do the high chord and the last one as well. It'll be right here. So this is your C minor chord. Following up is our D D chord. So for D chord we have an open position, and my favorite way to play it is like this. Alternatively, you can hold like this. So either thumb on second fret of G string and first finger on second fret of E string, and you have this nice open D chord. If you don't like this position, you can alternatively hold first finger on second fret on G string and second finger on second fret on E string. It's a really, really nice open D chord, right? And then if you want a more close kind of chord, then you can do like this. And here's a nice close D chord. Alternatively, you can use a pinky finger and you can hold 7th fret on G string like this. Personally, I often avoid playing like using my pinky finger because it's pretty weak on my hand. So regardless how many years I've been practicing, it's still not that strong. But many people have nice and long and strong pinky fingers, so in this case you can just like that. There are some alternative versions like here, like this, but let's just go to the common ones. And then there is another one right here. Nice chord here. Okay, the next one we have D minor. So for D minor it's very similar. So first one would be like this, right? So here's your D minor chord. Alternatively, you can hold it like this, and then another version would be right here, like this. Or again, you can do this one, but personally I think it's super hard because it's too much of a stretch. And then there is one more here, like this. I can add one more very common chord, which is D7. Like this, always a thumb. Or you can just drop the G and go like this. And alternatively, if you need D minus 7, you just move your first finger to the first fret on E string, and here's your D minus 7. Following up is E major chord. So for E major chord we can have few variations. You can do either like this. So this kind of like close version of the chord. You also have this chord. And then you keep E open, or if you need to close down, you just play it. Here. Also very common way to play. And for E minor chord, you would have, first of all, you have a very simple chord like this. Some people I think can do it with one finger. I cannot do it to save my life, so I use two fingers like this. And then here's a nice open E minor chord. Alternative would be either like this, it's also an open version of it, or if you need more close version, you just put second finger on 4th fret on G, and here's a close version. And you have one more here as well. Okay, following we have F major chord, The most common one is here. Also F chord, but I don't really use that one much either. But the common one would be right here, so here's a nice kind of like ringy sound. And then for F minor, you would just go to here. You can use your thumb, but I normally just skip G string and don't play it. And here's your F minor chord. And another right here. So, and here's your F minor chord. Following up is G chord. G chord, again, we have an open, nice and easy open measures. Like I think the easiest chord in mandolin. Ultimate G chord. If you need a closed one, you do it like that. Again, for bluegrass and country music, it's very common to do like this rather than this kind of. But if you do more like folky stuff, So, or sometimes you can do like, you know, the birds doing this here, and then for the chorus you go more up right here, or like play around with it. I mean, it's like, it's good to know. I like to like be comfortable between different positions of the chorus, so depending on the part of the song I can choose different one to add different vibe, you know. I have one more G chord right here, another G chord, and you have a high G chord as well, it's right here, and here's your nice and beginning chord. For G minor it's similar, so you have first right here, right, either do with this finger or with this, up to you, and here's your nice open G chord. Alternative is, I personally cannot take this one. I mean, again, it's too much of a stretch for me. Some people I think might do. For me, I wouldn't play it on a live show. Or alternatively, can do like this. So here's your real G minor. And then sometimes, like if you're playing with guitar players or something, and they have this B flat in their chords, so you can just play G5 like this, and here. For example, I start here, and here's so like nice ease. We have A chord. The most common one would be here. This is a very common way to play it. And here's your A chord. Another alternative would be here, also the 12th chord. Again, if you need like more open sound, you can go for this, which would be again A5. And if you lift your first finger, it's going to be A7, right? So again, depending on the kind of style you need to achieve, you can use different chords, different styles to make it sound as you wish. Even here you can play open chord like this. It's still major, not like 5. And there you go. I have another option right here. And here you have a super high one as well. So, and for A minor, again we can use this A5 like we've done before, and then we can use here and keep the rest open. There's a nice and open A minor chord. If you need closed one, you can do either this one, like that, right? And there's another. Again, it's a bit of a stretch, but it's not as uncomfortable as some others, so still doable. So here, or drop G string just like this. Like this. The high one is right here. For B chords, so we have B major chord, right here, and for B minor, there's a B minor, and up here it would be right here, and that's your B minor chord, B7 chord, and then here's your B7 chord, which is very common in music. So now let's quickly just go through some sharp chords. First of all, it's important to understand, right, that C sharp would be the same as D flat, right? So I'll be putting here C sharp / D flat because it's technically the same chord, but I will be saying C sharp, so it's kind of like not so confusing, right? C sharp we have right here, but be careful not to play A string, otherwise it won't sound really nice, unless you need this like weird sound, which is, why not? Anyways, no rules in music, you know. C sharp chord. And if you need to make it minor, you can just move it right here, right? C sharp minor, you can also do it right here, and in this case you can keep the E open, so the rest you keep open. So D sharp, a C sharp minor or D flat minor chord. Not D sharp or E flat, it will be right here. Much more easy to play it right here, or alternative right here. So like this. And if you need to make it major, right here. Here's your F sharp major, A flat. It's right here. I would say same like with the G chord, just one step higher. Here's your A flat or G sharp. You can also it here. Here's your A flat major, and if you need to make it minor, you just do it here. Last but not least, B flat. B flat would be right here. So here's your ultimate B flat chord, and if you need to make it B flat minor, you just move your second finger on fret number 4 or 8. Like this. I hope it's been helpful. Personally, I think the best way to figure out different chords, because there are many more variations to play the chords, I gave you like the most common ones, is understanding the the structure of the chord, right? Which you can Google as well. It's just the chords, they go in thirds, right? So if we need C chord, that would be C, E, G, right? So we have notes A, B, C, D, E, F, G. They go all in like a little alphabet, right? So with the skips from one letter to another, these are the notes of the chord. So for C chord it will be C, E, G. And then if you know your notes on the mandolin, so that's your G string, your D string, your A string, your E string, you can figure out what note is where, and instead of just following the frets, follow the actual notes to understand like different structure of it. But anyways, I hope it's been helpful. If you need any more tutorials, please write in comments what do you want me to explain you, and yeah, enjoy playing your mandolin. Okay, bye. And please guys, subscribe, like that kind of help, and like that's also kind of help. And then if you want to like do some donations, there's a link in description. I mean, I do it all for free for you guys, but if you want to support me, go ahead. Okay, cheers, bye, thank you.